Watching closely for mudslides and falling trees today because the ground is saturated from yesterday's flooding.
Cora Harlan is live in Scappoose, where the community was hit hard by the flooding. Cora?
Well, good morning, Ken and Jenny. We are in a very muddy Veterans Park this morning here in Scappoose, where the water came up out of a creek behind us there that's behind some of the fencing over there. Came up here and inundated just about the entire park. In fact, we've had people stopping us here this morning telling us that it's the water at one point yesterday as a result of all the rain they've had actually blew up out over the park banks there and into the nearby street here and threatening to get into the yards of some houses across the creek as well. All of that has long gone now. The water appears to have receded, but there is a lot of mud and a lot of debris in the park now as a result of all of that high water yesterday. Cone 6 was in the air yesterday over most portions of Columbia County as that rain fell, and we began to see a lot of the telltale signs of heavy rain up in the hills above Highway 30 there that include a lot of the water falling that you'll see as you drive down Highway 30, typically coming off the side of the hill, that heavy rain running off the road, running off the cliffs actually, and onto the side of the roadway there and Highway 30. And here in Scappoose, where there was, as I say, high water here in Veterans Park that gave some people who watched the water rise quite a scare.
We haven't had this kind of flooding in the 8 years I've been here. This property is 20 years old, and we've never had anything close to this.
Well, the good news is, as we look up in the sky this morning, we see fog and cool temperatures, but no rain so far. A lot of moisture on the ground. Jenny and Ken, a lot of mud in places, paved surfaces, concrete surfaces, pathways along here. A lot of mud on a lot of surfaces where there was no mud yesterday, and some debris in the park here, runoff from that creek overflow yesterday. But things are slowly returning back to normal here in Columbia County after a day of lots and lots of high water yesterday.
Well, that is at least good to hear. Thank you, Cora.